ain't gonna lie, I was thinking by myself, you heard me? Like, if they don't want to touch water, you know what I mean? Like, touch the other powers as quick, they could just drop, since they added these 2 other power arrays, look. So what they should do, all at one time, next DLC, or, you know what I'm saying, just random update. Drop power array augments for every power. For example, ice, it'll be an ice power array augment, and you only can run it if you're ice. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that power to use it. And basically, if I'm ice, that bitch will enhance some of my ice moves. For example, that bitch could give me basically like an enhanced reflection. You know what I'm saying? Well, that bitch, I guess, give me healing over time, or it's like twice as tough to break. It could give me an enhanced ice elemental. Instead of 50% damage, that bitch give me 75% increased damage. Enhanced snow devil, you know, that bitch could give me a snow devil that stay out permanently. That'll be 3 moves right there. It could be 6 in total. Fuck, I don't like escapable storm, you know what I'm saying? When you pull niggas in, you can make it an enhanced version. Like when I pull niggas in, that bitch can be mixed in with resonating gale. I put a chilling gale in my niggas, so when I pull them towards me, they automatically get CC'd. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fire. But they don't hear me.
It is your boy, Hesy.
Hey yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Hesy back with another video. Now look, check me out. So in today's video, I will have something very different for you guys. So later on we have Twitch Hesy, live Hesy. That he will be going over this video and separately. I'll put a timestamp on the screen that you can go to watch him separately. This will be developer Hesy, and I'll touch you guys in a different way of what I see, DC of what I like, what I'm witnessing right now. So let's get off rip. So we have the Nimbus ore coming back. The Nimbus ore is coming back. They already brought back the smoke ore like what it was last year. Now the Nimbus ore is coming back this year. And I'm not gonna lie, they are moving out the aspect of what you want to call it, the OG shit that's making a lot of accounts very more rare because they have these OG auras. Well, now you can acquire these things and make your account, I guess, a little bit more OG, which is crazy. But before we get into this new water shit, Whiplash payload is some of the most worst shit they have added. And we see this because they try to make it exactly look like Aqua Arsenal, and it did not sell well. This shit is already like 250 mil on a broker. I'll keep it a G with you. It's I mean, some people are using it, but now it's about to get moved out because you can Aqua Arsenal. Aqua Arsenal is what made water so fucking strong. It's what everybody complained about, and now they're going to give it to every power. So you got to think about that. That's also going to mess with Omega. They don't even have to worry about fixing the Omega artifact anymore because a lot of these powers only used Omega in the hallway because they didn't have a better situation to get more damage out in the hallway. Now, hey, if you're sorcery, you can just use Aqua Arsenal in the hallway, right? They don't have to touch fucking they don't have to worry about Omega no more. It's gonna soon get moved out. You got Tsunami Strikes if you want to go ranged, because matter of fact, you can just melee everything in the DLC they came out. I went back water on my birthday, you know what I'm saying? And you can literally just melee everything. You can melee everything because of Aqua Arsenal, and now every power is going to have it. Just imagine a big ass ice DPS. Matter of fact, I was already keeping up with water DPSs as ice, so just imagine a ice DPS with ice elemental getting a 50% increase to damage. It's not just will be a regular water DPS. Water DPS, what makes them so unique is because they have that dehydrate. Call it the deep. Nigga, you just gave an ice DPS that gets a 50% increased damage. Aqua Arsenal. I'm going to walk up to the boss and I'm gonna fucking smash it. That is gonna like kind of damn near destroy the ice way, because if you've seen this gameplay, ice has never been the power to go just melee. But you telling me I have Aqua Arsenal? With water, I hit 1 million a slice. With ice, I potentially could hit 2 million a slice. So this is gonna move artifacts out the way as well. The other day, I was just DPSing and I was selling in some raids. I took off transmission card and I was just DPSing with Lazarus Pit Water on, ignoring every motherfucking mechanic. When I died, I was immune for the next 12 seconds for any other mechanic. When I dropped to the ground, I was able to pick myself back up. Of course, after that, it's kind of useless, you know what I'm saying? But I could potentially just DPS the whole time. I don't have to worry about no deaths. If I do worry about a death, it's going to instantly be fixed because I have Lazarus Pit Water turned on. some more artifact slots might be tuned in. I can see some of these new artifacts that come out, they would be like innate artifacts instead of these ability artifacts like fucking like Omega Beam, like the damn candle. The new artifacts like Book, it doesn't come with no ability. The new artifact like Razor, it doesn't come with no ability, and they're some of the most broken shit we have ever seen. Those two artifacts alone. These new artifacts are going to come out with innates. They just have to figure out a way to make it more broken. If you want to think about it, they might make it where you can make two artifacts into one. Lazarus Pit Water with transformation card. Who knows? It might you might make a 600 artifact. You put two artifacts into one. I promise you, you do not know the direction these guys are going into, and just by me speaking on it, it sounds kind of crazy. It sounds kind of crazy, but hopefully they do something about this. I don't know. This is developed. This is crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and give you live Hesy in this video now because the gameplay just ran out and I don't want to just keep going on. If you were listening to me, you know the direction that it sounded like it was going into. You heard it. It sounded like it's going into a pay to win. Like my character couldn't already do fucking everything. It's about to get crazy, wicked. Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hesy back with another video. Now look, check me out. So I just woke up. I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I just got finished doing a happy birthday stream, 20 hours. I was streaming on my birthday. I was supposed to be doing a 24-hour stream. We made it to 20 hours. Hey, we're gonna take it. But chat, as you can see in that beginning clip, I kind of like called this out like maybe a week ago. And I've been streaming every day on Twitch. Make sure you go over there and check me out. I've been streaming every day on Twitch. Been doing the Walking Dead series. As you can see, the episodes are in their own like streams. You know what I'm saying? I've been streaming during the week. We have the longer streams on the weekend. Just just throwing that out there. But chat, this I kind of spoke this, and I literally said they're not hearing me in that clip, and I feel like they heard me. And I'm not gonna lie, what they're doing, I feel like they're about to fuck the game. You're gonna give every power water. See, now when I said the example in my video, I said it about ice. And that's specifically because these are powers that aren't touched no more. And when I explained it with ice, the ice pool, the ice shielding, you know what I'm saying, the pet, just so you can help the pet people. And then you have ice elemental, that's for the main DPSs. You will help the tank side, you will help the hybrid side, you help the DPS side. When in my explanation, and that will help the powers that are not getting their buff so quick, but they're dropping water immediately. They're dropping the water one immediately. I just want to let you guys know this is about to destroy the game. It's about to do some damage to the game. I don't know if I can react to this video or not, but it's gonna do some damage to the game. It will. You're gonna give every power Aqua Arsenal, and I literally said, like, if you're gonna do it, just make it enhanced. So guys, we about to have ice/water abilities plus iconics that they already thrown in the game. And I'm not gonna lie, if there was a time to come back to get something on DC, it would be this. Each strike from Aqua Arsenal against your target reduces the current cooldown of High Tide. This dealing damage. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Power interactions crush the enemies, take additional 10% damage. That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like they should have did this for other powers first, but you know what I'm saying? They did water and fire. Now, chat, I want y'all to let me know, did I ruin the game? Because I literally just said this a week ago, and there's proof of it. Now, I don't know if that. Now, I'm going to have to go ahead and say the devs are listening. The devs are listening. And I feel like they're listening to me. I'm not personally a fan of them bringing back the OG Nimbus. They're bringing back the OG Nimbus aura as well. They're bringing back the OG Nimbus aura as well in this video. They're bringing back the OG Nimbus. Now, I'm sorry, chat, but they're bringing back OG. Now, I don't have ad blocker, you know what I'm saying? If you watch my streams, you shouldn't have ad blocker as well. But this aura has not been around in the game for ages. Matter of fact, I will show you guys an example on DC Universe Online because I'm actually on the game. I'm just doing this video. I'm kind of doing it like a holiday style, you could kind of say, you know what I'm saying? But as you can see, the Nimbus aura on the broker, I'm about to show it to you. The Nimbus aura on the broker has always been a ludicrous price. A ludicrous price has always been something like, oh, nigga, I'm not gonna be able to ever get that. You know what I'm saying? And now they're bringing it back. This happened with the OG Smoke aura, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting this. And since they did the smoke aura, they did the Nimbus, you already know the plasmic aura is next. The plasmic aura is about to be next. Nimbus aura is sitting on here for 750 billion. You see, and somebody threw this on a broker 13 days ago. They always throw these things on a broker because they know people ain't gonna be able to afford it. And now they're putting it into this because these auras sell for real life bread. And now they're just giving it back to us. I skipped the smoke aura because it was never my favorite, but the Nimbus and Plasmic has always been my favorite. And I'm not gonna lie, this also puts me in a bad side of DC because they just giving us shit now. This is not a bad sign. They just taking away the OG aspect of what players had back then, and they're just kind of fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? Like some people that just came back, just played the 2 years or 3 years could buy this aura, and you might be mistaking them for OG. Of course, you can see how they play, and you probably won't be able to take it, but the way they're making it, Aqua Arsenal for every power, you're gonna be set. You're gonna be set. You're gonna be a sorcery nigga using Aqua Arsenal because that's mainly what most powers are missing. Now, I'm glad they didn't do it to a Call of the Deep. I'm glad it wasn't Call of the Deep because in my explanation I said superchargers. Who knows? Maybe other powers could get a. If you're high tide, Shark Frenzy will do a critical. Excuse me. I wonder if Shark Frenzy would do something like dehydrate. I'm glad they don't have a dehydrate here. If they had a dehydrate here, that would kind of like ruin Water's identity, but they gave Aqua Arsenal. I'm not gonna make this video any much longer, but that's all I like. The devs are listening to it, so watch what you guys say, what you guys recommend, because I just recommended something. And the way I wanted this thing to go, I don't know how they're gonna put it in the game. The way I wanted this thing to go, I want it to be like something you could buy from John or something you could buy from Booster Gold. But it had to be something like 500 marks, 500 source marks. And you could be able to get another power and bring it over to your character. It should have been like 500 source marks or something like that. Like, same damage healing values as on live server. That's crazy, bro. Because when you go Ice Elemental, you already have a 50% increase. You're telling me an Ice nigga is about to go 50% increase on Aqua Arsenal? I already keep up with water DPS as Ice, but as Ice, I'm going to be using Aqua Arsenal. This is insane. And I promise you, the fact that I said it in that clip, like, yeah, they should just. I said, yeah, they should just make it where it comes out like in a random update or some shit. That is crazy. That's crazy. Give me it could give me a basically like an enhanced reflection. You know what I'm saying? With that bitch, I guess give me healing over time, or it's like that's crazy, Chad. It could give me an enhanced Ice Elemental. Well, instead of 50% damage, that bitch give me 75% increased damage. Enhanced Snow Devil, you know, that bitch could give me a Snow Devil that's there. Maybe they watch my streams. Maybe I got somebody that lurk my streams. Maybe this like okay. Maybe you're getting ahead of yourself. This stream was 6 days ago. Okay, I said it should be a random update. Maybe they've been had this in it works, but I had just thought about this shit and look how it's coming to fruition a week later. Shit is crazy, chat. It is crazy to me. We'll go ahead and post this video. Wow.